guys, here we go, workout 3. This is like one of my favorite workouts. I did it a couple weeks ago. It was super fun. So here we go with our warm-up. We're gonna do 10 banded good mornings, 10 Supermans, and 10 hollow rocks. You can do 2 to 3 rounds of this if you'd like. So with the banded good mornings, you're just gonna wanna take your band, loop it over your neck, bring it down and step on it. And then you want to keep your chest nice and upright. Your hips are going to hinge back and lower down, and then straight up, squeezing your glutes at the top. So you can see my back is like pretty much like a flat table, and up, keeping my chest up. It helps me to keep my eyesight up so that my chest stays up. I don't want you guys rolling down. I want you to stay nice and upright with your chest, okay? 10 of those, and then 10 Supermans. So you're gonna come down to the ground, arms out in front of you, legs out in front of you, and you're gonna raise your arms and your legs at the same time, getting those thighs off the ground. So 1, 2, 3, just like that, all the way to 10. Then you're gonna roll over, arms out, legs out, lock your arms by your ears. Then you're gonna pull your belly button down and your spine down to the ground, lifting your legs, and you're just going to rock. Takes a lot of core control, so just work on it. But 10 of those, you're gonna do that whole thing 2 to 3 times. And then, let's go ahead and talk about this workout. So we're gonna have a couple modifications in here for some of our people. So if you're not a runner, then I want you to get on your elliptical or rower or bike and go for 1 minute in place of our 200-meter run, okay? So for everyone else, you're gonna do a 200-meter run, 21 kettlebell deadlifts, 200-meter run, 18 box handstand push-ups, or just regular push-ups, which I'll go through each one of those. And then 200-meter run, 15 kettlebell deadlifts, 200-meter run, 12 handstand push-ups, 200-meter run, 9 kettlebell deadlift, 200-meter run, and then lastly, 6 box handstand push-ups to finish it, or regular push-ups. So just keep in mind your 200 should be about a minute, hopefully, give or take, you know, how fast you are. And then you can do either a rower, elliptical, or bike for 1 minute in place of it. So let's go over the kettlebell deadlift. Oh, one other thing. You'll see everything is going down by 3. So that'll help keep you in track too. This workout is for time. So I want you to set a clock and see how long it takes you to get from here to here. All right, starting with our kettlebell deadlift, you are going to make sure you keep that chest nice and upright. If I had a pole beside me, you would see my kettlebell is going to go straight up and down. So my chest is up. I'm gonna stand it all the way up, squeeze my glutes at the top, bringing it back down. 2, 3, just like that. It should be, if you have it, a little bit heavier of a kettlebell. If you don't, obviously, grab a paint can, grab a bucket, whatever you got, and you can use that in place of your kettlebell too. So, 200-meter run, 21 kettlebell deadlift, 200-meter run, and then you're gonna do 18. So we did these last week, so I know you guys are familiar with them. I like to put something on my bench, so either a rolled up towel or blanket or something just to kind of protect my knees. I'm gonna get on top of it, walk my hands down, be really careful coming down, and I want to be as vertical as I possibly can be. Those elbows bend, my head comes all the way down, and I'm pressing up. If you want it a little bit easier, walk your hands out. Still want those hips up in the air, and then down and up from there. So if we're not doing the handstand push-ups from a box, you can go ahead and do regular push-ups. So coming down to the ground, keeping that core nice and tight, lowering all the way down, pressing all the way up. So my chest touches, I'm keeping my core really nice and tight and in a straight line. And then the last modification is from the knees on the ground, all the way down, all the way up. Just like that. So there's a couple alternatives for you guys to do, whatever you'd like to do, whatever level you're at. And then when you're commenting on your times, let me know which modification you did. I'd love to hear. So then you're running 200, coming back in. You're gonna do 15 kettlebell deadlifts. Then you're gonna run, come back in, and you're gonna do 12, run, back in 9, run, back in 6. As soon as you're done at that 6, the time ends and you're done with the workout. So this is really fun. I love the ones that go down in numbers. You guys know that's my jam. Okay, so that is the workout. Let's go ahead and talk about the strength. We're gonna do 3 rounds, 1 minute plank. So you can do 20 seconds at a time if you need to, but you wanna accumulate 1 minute in a plank. The next thing is something brand new we've never done. I'm super excited about these. Most likely you'll wanna probably do them in your house, somewhere with some softness under you. And then 10 windmills per side, which I'll show those as well. I'm gonna do that 3 times with a 1 minute rest. So first off, 1 minute plank. Gonna come down, keeping my core nice and tight. I'm pressing up through my arms, really feeling it in my lats as well. Holding a nice, steady plank. Pushing up in my toes even to keep it nice and tight in my core and in my arms. 1 minute plank. Then we're gonna come on over. As you can see, we have a nice board here so I don't put footprints all over the wall and John doesn't have a heart attack. If you do it in your house, find a wall that wipes off easily because you're gonna walk up it and down it. Most likely in your house you'll probably be barefoot, so. Okay, so we start lying all the way down onto the ground. From here, my feet are up on the wall. I'm gonna press up, and I'm going to walk my feet and my arms. You guys can come all the way to wherever you're most comfortable, and then you're going to walk all the way back down. So, you do not have to go as high as I went. If you want to just start out and try to get a little ways up the wall, like to here. If that's good for you, go ahead. But I want you to make sure you're walking down the wall as well. Don't just like plop down off the wall. Try to walk up and walk down. This is such a good shoulder workout, such a good core workout. I kind of combined the two this week for you guys. Okay, 5 of those. Then you can use a kettlebell or a dumbbell, whichever you'd like. Arm is up, so you're gonna go down to the opposite side. So I'm gonna look up at that kettlebell, lowering down, standing up. My shoulder rotates a little bit, hip goes back, and up, and up. Gonna do 10 each side. You should feel those in your obliques. You do not have to use a weight either. If you wanna use one, go ahead, it should be very light though. So if you don't, here, lowering down and up, lowering down and up. My legs stay really straight. I'm just kind of rotating my shoulder and my hips to lower down and up. 10 per side. You guys are gonna repeat this whole thing 2 more times with a 1 minute rest between each round. Okay, that is it for that. Let's make sure we stretch out. After those wall walks, I know my shoulders are kind of feeling it. If you have a wall or a door frame to grab onto, grab onto it, step forward, stretch out those shoulders all through here, lean forward if you can, 30 seconds on each side. It's a good chest and shoulder stretch. And you'll feel that all through here. It feels really good. And then one last stretch. Go ahead and hang down for our hamstrings. Hanging all the way down. "30 seconds in that. Nice, good hamstring stretch. And you're done for the day. I hope you guys liked all the new movements this week. I know we had several of them. Please let me know how everything goes. I'm really excited to hear. Have a good week.